Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Thunder and the Blazers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. The kid, Hale, is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Now at the plate, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. 2-0 count. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Esparza has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hale is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Throw in time at first for out number
2. Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Franchise. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Philip Baxter will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Richardson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to roll throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mad Dog.
Now in the box, Mad Dog Jackson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Rojas leads off first with one away. This is skied out toward right. Franchise is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 18.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brock Sanders. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Into the box now, Mike Hayes, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and 23 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Omar Valido. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Randall Mad Dog, hitting at an even 220 on the year. First pitch on its way. Mad Dog, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. Tennessee leads it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Nori Dizzy. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. A 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Antonio Nunez. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Scott Jordan. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Nathan Bird, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Okay.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, the kid Hale. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Adrian Esparza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
To the plate now, Philip Baxter. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
Now at the plate, Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
One out and a runner on second base. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hide into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box, Corey Esparza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Tennessee leads this one 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Richardson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Lucius Rojas is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 1-1 home. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Worthing will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Digging in, Mad Dog Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 0-1 delivery.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Count even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Brock Sanders is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Standing in, Nori Dizzy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Mike Hayes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. That finds the zone, a called strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Worthing bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So digging in now, Omar Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Scott Jordan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Nathan Bird.
Ready for another chance? Nathan Bird earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, the kid Hale, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Randall Mad Dog. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Randall Mad Dog.
The pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now, Adrian Esparza. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, the pitcher, Philip.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Drew Bland comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Philip Baxter will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals, and no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job, as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Cannon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 0 count. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Ready once again, Corey Esparza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tennessee is out in front here, 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Richardson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
Stepping up now, Lucius Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Franchise is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Jackson, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jackson is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
So coming to the plate, Mike Hayes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Saul Worthing will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. Dizzy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar Valido.
Digging in now, Omar Valido. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
At the plate, Randall Mad Dog will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Thunder are out in front here, 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brock Sanders.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. John Lawton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Standing in now, Nori Dizzy, and he lays off there, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Ready for another shot now. Antonio Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Settling in now, Scott Jordan. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Lawton, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Nathan Bird.
Into the box, Nathan Bird. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Ball 2 now.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Alejandro Rosas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alejandro Rosas.
No balls and a strike to count. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 2 out with the man at first. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Richardson, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Softly on the line to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Tennessee is on top 6-3. Miguel Santana is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Santana.
So striding forward now, Adrian Esparza.
The second baseman, Adrian Esparza.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Andrew Arellano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slider laid off for a ball. The average coming in 257, 6 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Hit to short, scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ryan Hannon will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, that's away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
J.J. Zemecki gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zemecki.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Lucius Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Mad Dog Jackson hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 18.
Stepping in, Brock Sanders.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Pitch on the way. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder on top 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, Mike Hayes. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 delivery.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Sanders is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, Worthing.
So striding in, Saul Worthing. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ryan Greenberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Greenberg.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder Nori Dizzy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding in, Antonio Nunez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Greenberg playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Scott Jordan. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Nathan Hurd hit in the air out to center field. Worthing is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Robinson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Francisco Barreto is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Omar Valido.
The last at-bat, Nettie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Dizzy is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in to try it again, Randall Mad Dog. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He comes into this one at 248. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Tennessee is on top here, 6-3. Guy Eaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Barreto.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, Richardson. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucius Rojas will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in, Mad Dog Jackson. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-3 the final score today. Tennessee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Philip Baxter earns his 6th winning decision in this one. The kid, Hale, is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Guy Eaton wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score, first for the victorious visiting team. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.